Hi, and welcome to Sofa Recordings. It is wonderful to have you watching, and it is an unbelievable honor to have you two on the sofa today, Lauri Bono and Kal David. Thank you so much for coming, and we can look forward to a wonderful hour or so with wonderful music, not only from some of your old albums, but also from your new album, which you have just recorded, and that's why you're here, right?
Yes, it is.
Why are you here to record it, and what exactly have you been doing the last couple of days?
We've been recording a new CD, and it's a tribute to all the people that have influenced us. And we thought we would, pay tribute to everyone. So,
and you grew up in Connecticut. You grew up in Chicago.
True.
And then you met in 1977. But before then, were there people who influenced you that you both had in common?
Yes.
For example?
Many.
Yes?
Many. That's how we got together, and we just started singing, and it was like we knew all the same licks, and it was just really easy to harmonize with each other and sing songs that we both loved.
I can imagine, since you've been making music for so many years, that Kal, it was quite difficult to pick who you were going to play tribute to on this new album, or was it easy?
Well, there certainly were many, so we could probably do several more CDs and fill them up, but these were some of the great people that helped form what we do.
And we'll be talking a lot tonight, but we do want to hear some music first. And you actually had someone very lovely, a guest star on the new album, and he is here tonight, Molly Duncan, or Malcolm Duncan, known as Molly Duncan.
Yes.
And maybe you can tell us where you guys met.
Well, the last CD we did, Living the Dream, Martin Ernst, who is the owner of Doghouse Studios, Martin, and he said, "How would you like to have Molly Duncan play on your album?" And we said, "Yes, we would."
And Kal,
it happened. It was an amazing experience, and he agreed to come back again this time.
And he's here tonight. But Kal, you can tell us, you met him a long time ago, didn't you?
Well, it's true. When I re-met Molly here at Doghouse 2 years ago, I said, "Well, Molly, you probably don't remember this, but we performed together in Denver, Colorado, and but you likely don't recall." And he said, "Well, I do, because the airlines lost the luggage for Average White Band's entire crew, and so they had to go out to the only store that was open." I should let Molly tell this, but he said the only store that was open was a Western store. So they all came back dressed as cowboys.
I bet it was quite a sight. It's not quite a sight tonight. It's a lovely sight. Thank you so much for being here. And we'd like to welcome Molly Duncan. You're going to be playing a song that you recorded 2 years ago here in the studio, and then another song we can talk about in a second.
Yes.
So we look forward to it, and I'm going to make some space for you. Welcome, Molly.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Yay, Molly.
This is a song that Lauri and I wrote. It's called My Oh My. Baby, you got a way of knowing just what's wrong and just what's right to do.
Well, don't you know it takes your kind of understanding to pick me up when everything's falling through. Oh, my, oh, my. How in the world did I ever get by?
I wonder.
My, oh, my.
Without your sweet, sweet loving, making me try. Baby,
Baby,
come on and sit by my side on the couch, baby. Loving me, helping me grow.
me hear you say that to be here forever, oh yeah, that is all I really need to know.
Can I get me some tenor saxophone right here? Without your sweet, sweet loving, making me try. Baby,
Baby,
come on and stay by my side. Loving me and helping me grow.
just let me hear you say that to be here forever, ooh yeah, that is all I really need to know. That is all I really need to know.
Oh, that is all I need.
That is all I really need to know. That is all
I
really need to know.
Yeah, baby.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Maya. Maya, if you can actually just stay there. I'm going to scoot in just for a second.
We're cuddling.
Yes. Molly, tell me, they played a song for you they introduced it to you today while you were recording, and it was a special song. What exactly was it, and what did you feel when they played it for you today?
Well, I was surprised. It's a song that we recorded, I think, in 1975 or something, called If I Ever Lose This Heaven. And I haven't heard another version or dreamt of playing it again ever since. And then I walked in and they said, guess what?
Surprise.
Yeah. And then, do you remember this, they said. I said, yeah, but not how to play it.
But you remember now. Maybe, Lauri, why did you choose Heaven to have it on the album?
Well, it's just the perfect love song, number one. Mm-hmm. And we admired Average White Band so much. Mm-hmm. So much, we did. We really did. And Kal and I used to listen to the record when we first got together. It was kind of the romantic thing for us.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Was that like the song that came into mind straight away, Kal, that you were going to do Heaven, or were there a couple other songs from Average White Men that you were thinking about?
No, this one just...
That was the one.
It came up
Yeah.
and said, let's
We
do
actually
this one.
did this with our very first band.
And we're going to hear it now.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to it very much. So I'm going to move and let you guys scoot over a little bit more. Thank you.
I'll play that one more time.
If you're fooling, only fooling, all I ask is why. If you're playing, all I'm saying is feelings sure can lie. Oh no.
If you're lying, keep on lying. Don't tell the truth, don't you dare. You can't stop me, but you still got me, keeping me way up there, way up there. Oh, if I ever lose this heaven, if I ever lose this heaven, oh, I'll never be the same, same. Oh, if I ever lose this heaven, if I ever lose this heaven, oh, I'll never be the same. All right. If I ever lose this heaven, if I ever lose this heaven, oh, I'll never be the same, never be the same. Oh, if I ever lose this heaven, if I ever lose this heaven, oh, I'll never be the same.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful, Molly. Thank you for being here and playing, and we look forward to hearing more of you on the album that's going to be out pretty soon. So thank you so much.
Thanks, man. Great.
It must be... Bye, Molly. It must be absolutely unbelievably fun playing with other musicians as well, especially because you play together all the time, and that must sometimes be... I don't know, a little bit boring. I can imagine if I were together with my husband all day long, I'd kill him probably.
Well, 40 years of together 24 hours a day, pretty much. He went on a few tours without me, but
is there one
our
person
life.
that's your life, and
Yeah.
you guys just go together so well? Who else did you have the feeling went together with you really well when you were on stage? Were there artists that you were on stage with that you just felt like this is somebody who just really fits to us?
well, that we fit to would be Etta James. We toured with Etta for a while, and that was the most wonderful experience.
Why exactly? What kind of person?
She was great, but she was my idol when I was 11 years old.
Do you remember why? Do you remember hearing?
A friend of mine gave me her album, and I stood in front of the mirror with my brush and pretended to sing every song on the album. And then when I met Kal and we moved out to California, he got a call, and I said, "Oh, can I just come and listen?" And then she asked me to sing backgrounds with her. So for me, it was a thrill of a lifetime. I'll never forget that. It was wonderful. She was incredible.
Do you have any stories that happened behind the stage that you can tell us how it kind of, I don't know, maybe discussions you had with her or things that she maybe talked to you about that influenced you on a personal level?
One night that was really wonderful, we were playing at the Lighthouse in Hermosa Beach in California. And it was an old club where many, many stars had played. And she was telling me about seeing Billie Holiday there, who was another idol of mine. So I'm just like a little puppy listening to everything she had to tell me. And
Then
she was incredible.
Then there was the night that we shared a dressing room at the Roxy Theater in Hollywood.
Right.
All three of you?
Well, Edda's band, we were part
No,
of
not
Edda's
dressing.
band.
After we were dressed.
Afterwards, okay.
Right. Well, we were hanging.
Yeah.
And Muddy Waters' band was also there.
Yeah.
So just listening to those two people tell stories from their careers was just amazing.
And that is why Etta James is also on the new album.
Yes.
What song did you choose to?
We
to
chose
do?
a song called what's the name of Kal?
If I Can't Have You.
If I Can't Have You.
Which is a wonderful song, and then, but you also have other songs, of course, that we're going to listen to, that you're going to be playing tonight. For example, the next song, "Help the Floor." Maybe you can tell us the story behind that, Kal.
Help the Poor was a little tune that was on a B.B. King record, one of the greatest live records ever made. It's called B.B. King Live at the Regal. I've been to the Regal. It's quite a venue. Anyway, this was a B.B. King tune. Till we got a hold of it, we kind of changed it a little bit, and this is our version. Help the Poor.
That's always, it inspires me so much how people like you have been traveling so much, you've had so many stories you can tell, and you still remember the names of venues and the names of albums and all the lyrics and all the chords, and I think it's just amazing. So we're going to hear now "Help the Poor." Thank you so much, and I'm going to move out of the way. Thanks.
One more time. Help the poor. Won't you help poor me? I need help from you, baby. Listen to my plea. I need you so much. I need your care. Need all the loving, baby, you can spare. Help the poor. Baby, won't you help poor me?
Say you will, say you lead me on. I can't make it no longer in this world all alone. Baby, I'm begging with tears in my eyes for your love. Don't you realize I need help? Baby, won't you help for me?
You are my inspiration. Make me feel just like a king.
If you don't come to my rescue, life could never be anything.
Help the poor. Won't you help poor me? I can't take it no longer. So desperately.
Oh, I lost my courage till I found you. You got what it takes to pull me through.
Help the poor.
Help the poor. Baby, won't you help for me?
I'm in trouble, can't you see?
Help the poor, help the poor.
I can't take it no longer.
Just come and stand by me.
Help the poor.
"Help the Poor," wonderful. And we talked about Etta James or B.B. King and so many other people, but I wanted to talk a little bit about your growing up. You grew up in Chicago. How much do you think growing up in a town like Chicago influenced the way you make music today?
Chicago was a great town because, among other things, Chicago had the greatest radio, and I could listen to, well, you know, Pat Boone on one side of the dial, but if I go to the other side of the dial, I heard soul and gospel and blues, R&B, and I had my own radio from the time I was 5. My mother knew that I needed to, so I've been listening to that stuff forever, and it's ingrained.
And do you remember the first time you picked up a guitar and held it in your hands and thought, this is going to be my instrument?
My uncle gave me a guitar, I think I was already 11. And my uncle played Hawaiian music on it, so he had it tuned to a chord. So I picked it up, and I could immediately play it, you know, just 1, 4, 5 in any key. And they thought I was a prodigy. There I was, 11 years old, playing songs. So they got me a teacher, and he came along and he tuned it properly, and then I couldn't play it at all.
But you learned pretty well, I must say.
Yeah, thanks. I eventually did learn how to play it.
And then I think it was 1963 or 64, you decided to choose the Firebird as your
It's a
as your
64
guitar?
Firebird, but I
Okay.
didn't get it until about 67, 68. I was in, I'm from Chicago, of course, and I moved out to L.A. First gig was Newport Festival in 1968, and shortly after that, I used to hang out at Barney Kessel's Guitar World, which was a music store on a corner near my home, and I had a guitar in for repair over there, and the guy said, well, why don't you take this guitar and try it? And it was this weirdly shaped thing called a Gibson Firebird.
And you had seen it before?
Well, yeah, I saw, that guy Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones. He played one. This was before Johnny Winter showed up. So I said, well, I'll try that strange guitar. And he never saw it again. I never brought it back. I've been playing it ever since.
And I think it cost something like $185 back then, right?
Yeah, now it's priceless.
And so is that guitar that you're playing right now, isn't it?
Well, this wonderful instrument that I borrowed from a dear friend who lives very far away in a land.
No one knows where he lives.
He's very mysterious. Thank you, Christian, for this beautiful 1941 Gibson J200. It's a very rare instrument, and I'm enjoying so much playing it.
And
So
it sounds absolutely wonderful. Lauri, I'm going to talk to you about Connecticut and how Connecticut compares to Chicago, which is a completely different place to grow up in musically scene. But we're going to talk about that in a minute because I do want to hear some more music from you. And maybe you can tell me about the song we're going to hear next. It's Starting All Over Again. What exactly is that
This
song
song
about?
was done by Mel and Tim, a soul group, and we just love this song. It was done by two men, but we made it into a duet.
And when did you hear it first, remember? Or when did you realize it was such
Well,
an influential song for you?
In the 60s, we both heard it, but then when we met and we said, oh, starting all over again, and we just started singing it, and it was great.
Times have changed though, haven't they? Now you can just go online and put in a song and you hear it. Back then you had to go
So
through all the
easy
albums
now,
and
yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Is that better or worse? What would you say?
Well, it's great.
Yeah.
Everything's on
You
YouTube.
have access to everything now.
And we have access to wonderful music tonight, so I'm going to move out of the way again
Thank
and listen carefully. Thank you.
This is from our previous CD, which is called Living the Dream,
The dream.
which we recorded right here at Doghouse Studios.
Yes, it was.
Starting all over. Can I do it? Starting all over again is gonna be rough, so rough, but we're gonna make it, yeah. Starting all over as friends is gonna be tough on us, but we gotta face it. We lost what we had, that's what hurt us so bad. It set us back about 1,000 years.
We're gonna make it up, though I know it's gonna be tough to erase all the hurt and tears.
Starting all over again is gonna be hard, so hard, but we're gonna make it, I know.
I know we will.
Starting all over again is gonna be slow,
But
but we both know
both know
that we can make it. We gotta take life as it comes, and never, never, never fuss about who's right or wrong.
it's an uphill climb to the finish line, but we're gonna try
Just one
one more time.
ooh, ooh,
Ooh,
ooh, ooh.
ooh.
Starting all over again is gonna be rough, so rough, but we're gonna make it, yeah. Starting all over again is gonna be tough, yeah, all us, but we're gonna face it, all right. Starting all over again is gonna be rough,
Gonna be rough.
so rough. We're gonna make it,
I know we will.
starting all over as friends is gonna be tough, yeah, all us. But we're gonna make it. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Starting all over again, but it sounds great. Were there any times in your life together where you thought we have to start all over again, maybe because the career wasn't going the way you wanted it to, or maybe, for example, when you had to close, or I don't know if you had to close the bar or the club in Palm Springs, but was that a point where you thought, we got to start all over again?
That actually was a starting over point for us, yeah.
Maybe we could tell that you had a bar in Palm Springs.
We had a
or
club called Blue Guitar, and it was fantastic. We built it from scratch, and it was a pretty big hit. But in Palm Springs at the time, it wasn't a year-round town. So came the summer when it was very hot and nobody came, and you can't keep a business going 6 months a year. So
We had some of the greatest
Yeah,
music
it
on
was-
that stage.
it was incredible.
Tell us about some of the musicians you had on stage.
We had Joey G. Francesco came twice.
And
Maria Maldar played there, and then a lot of blues artists who weren't super well known, but they were incredible.
They would come to us from LA or off the road, and usually it would be just the front guy, and we would back them up. So we would do our set, and they'd come up and do like 20 minutes or a half hour in each show. It was great. We had people like Sam Taylor, who we're going to do a couple of his
Yeah.
tunes. We had the wonderful Floyd Dixon, great piano player from Texas.
He wrote Hey Bartender, that old blues tune.
And, we had Finest Hasby, King Ernst.
King Ernst. Roy Gaines played there with us. He plays in Europe quite a bit.
So many wonderful names. I can still imagine it was not that easy to be the musician on stage with these people and also be the boss of a club. And maybe it was a great time, but
That
also
was
it's
tricky.
time to get over with it.
Yeah.
But 6 years, it ran for 6 years. I did tell you that we would talk about Connecticut and your musical ties, which is really a different scene than being in Chicago or in New York growing up back then. What kind of music came out of Connecticut from back then, and how did it influence you in your life?
Strangely enough, Connecticut and Chicago have a lot in common, even though one's a really big city and one's a small town in New England. But we listened basically to the same music. I mean, we were, miles apart, but we were listening to the same things.
You know, the classics, Al Green, Otis
Yeah.
Redding,
We both love soul music.
James Brown,
Yeah.
the classics.
And we're going to be hearing If You Love Me Now. What is that song all about?
If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do.
Which you two never had that discussion, I bet. Or
Never.
did you? Never.
Never.
No, I mean, it's. I read that you say that, of course, you hit some walls together, and you had fights, of course, because you've been together for years.
Yeah.
But you work it out, and then you get.
And I'm
everything-
Italian.
Well, then, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
married a Sicilian woman, so, that goes along with the territory.
That's great. If you love me,
Yeah.
then treat us well, please.
Yes.
All right, we're going to do the abbreviated version, I think.
Okay. You lead me on.
All right. If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do? If you love me like you say, baby, why you treat me like you do? Well, I ain't no fool. I'm cool, I know the rules.
You said you'd never run around. You said you'd never come home late. You said you'd never run around. You said you'd never stay out late. Let me tell you, baby, I got to set you straight.
If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do?
If you love me like you say, why you treat me like you do?
Well, I ain't no fool. I'm cool, I know the rules. I'm cool, I know the rules. I'm cool, I know the rules. Yeah.
So you guys get along. I can tell. Even if you're from Italy, and a woman from Italy can be difficult to live with. You have lived in different places: Chicago, Connecticut, Palm Springs, L.A., and you teach also. So you have students that you are teaching for all over the world. What would you say? How has music changed, and how is it? Has it become more important nowadays that people understand how important art is? What would you say?
Well, it's really up to us, the older generation, not that old, but a little older,
The talented generation, maybe.
to keep this music alive. I mean, a lot of these people have passed on, and but the thing that's making me feel really good about today's music is a lot of the young people come to the concerts and they love this music, and they buy this music. And now I'm seeing younger groups coming out with using their own material, but it's based on this. So I know that they're looking at YouTube a lot. That's really a great thing for young people.
And Kal, you when you see or talk to students and they play for you, do you have a feeling for someone who's really talented straight away? Is that something that you learn?
I've done several seminars where I have young students, and they're eager to know, tell me all about the Allman Brothers, tell me everything you know about this one and that one. And, they weren't around even when Jimi Hendrix was alive. Jimmy's been dead for a lot of years. These kids are much younger. But, I try to answer their questions and put them on a guide path. And I have written it's called the Kal David Blues Guitar Masterclass Video. Mm-hmm. And I've been selling that to students all over the world. It's a lot easier than teaching them in person. I don't have a lot of patience. So I wrote this. And in that way, I'm able to impart what I know about this instrument called guitar. And by the way, I very seldom play acoustic guitar. I'm an electric guitar player, so I'm having a lot of fun with this Gibson.
Do you have a feeling that the kids nowadays, the people who are trying to learn an instrument, don't take learning it properly so seriously? Is that something? Or are people really into learning what they're doing, also singing, that they know what they're talking about?
It's surprising. When we came to do Living the Dream, Martin said, "Come and you'll use our band." You know, we brought our drummer from New York, but we came across these amazing young players, and they weren't even 30 at the time, and they knew as much as we know about soul music and R&B. So, we had a little apprehension when we came, but it took 5 minutes to realize these kids knew what they were doing. And,
we met Axel, the piano player,
Axel
for the first
Steinbitz.
time. Axel said, "What kind of music are you guys going to record?" We said, "Well, one song we want to do is Starting All Over." He said, "You mean by Mel and Tim?" I said, "Axel, you're 29 years old and you're German. How do you know about Mel and Tim?" He says, "Well, I have both of their albums." I said, "I didn't even know they had 2 albums."
They were telling us things we didn't know.
Yeah, but these young guys,
great experience.
they played just great.
That was 2 years ago when we were here at Martin Ernst's studio in Doghouse Studios, which we are in now again,
Yes,
and
we
you've been
are.
recording. You recorded a song, "Say Yeah." Was that on this new album, or was that on
was
That's
on the last
previous
album?
one, yeah.
What is that song?
You know what? Say Yeah was on another album that we did a couple of years before that. It was on an album that we did called Crossroads of My
That's
Life.
right.
And
That was
Say Yeah
2010,
was
wasn't it? Crossroads of My Life was 2010, I think. So that's quite a while. 7 years ago. Unbelievable. Time flies.
We actually wrote this song when the wonderful Mr. Obama became president. He lifted up the country so much that everybody felt very hopeful at the time, and we wrote this, for him basically.
Yeah.
He hasn't heard it yet, but I
He
think
will now for
one
sure,
day.
and maybe the new one
will
can
one day.
learn something from it.
Yeah.
We will see. We won't get too political now, but I'm so glad you said that about Obama. We're going to listen to Say Yeah now, and then we'll talk some more. Thank you.
Yeah, the acoustic version. All right. We're all looking for a change, and that change is overdue. Did you get the message that it all begins with you? Say yeah. Say yeah. Now you've been told, forget your goals, accept reality. If you have a vision of what this world could be, say yeah. Say yeah. If you're dreaming of a better day and you know that day will come, say yeah. Say yeah. Now right is right and wrong is wrong. There's not much in between. Treat all those around you with love and dignity. If something happens to one of us, it happens to us all. And the only way to save the day is to stand up tall and say yeah. Say yeah. If you're dreaming of a better day and you know that day will come, say yeah. Say yeah. Everybody, say yeah. Say yeah.
Which proves that musicians are also allowed to be a little bit political, or not even a little bit. This has been going on for years. For example, John Lennon is someone who was very political when he was making music. And you have quite a story with John Lennon, don't you, Kal?
Well, it's a little story. Simply, in 1971, I was playing with a band called the Fabulous Rhinestones. And we got a gig at this, it was pretty much an anti-war protest concert. They closed up 6th Avenue, and as far as I could see, it was probably a mile, were people. It was a slight drizzle, so their umbrellas were bouncing up and down at the time of the music. There were probably 500,000 people in the street that day. And there was a rumor that John and Yoko were going to show up, and they did. They came up in their limousine, and John came up and he wanted us to play Give Peace a Chance. And so we did, you know, all we are saying is give peace a chance, and everybody was with the peace sign.
Singing along.
And all we are saying, and Lennon turned around to me and he spoke to me and he said, keep on playing, as he and Yoko went off to their limousine. And so I listened to him and I'm still playing.
That must have felt so amazing. Do you think that really pushed you to keep playing? Did you ever think, I don't really think I'm good enough? And musicians sometimes have that feeling like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough. Do you think that helped you be more confident?
I think that getting approval from a guy like John Lennon certainly gave me the impetus to keep on doing it. But, you know, we get this kind of approval, fortunately, a lot. Mm-hmm. Today, Molly Duncan showed up. He was an influence, and he sat down and listened to our version of If I Ever Lose This Heaven. He gave us the thumbs up. That felt very good.
That felt really great.
Yeah.
And for you, example, when Etta James had you as background singer, that is also just proof enough that you guys are right to be standing on stage and doing what you're doing. Also with I Found a Love. Tell me about that song.
I love this song. This is one of our favorite songs off of Living the Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Wilson Pickett
Wilson
did
Pickett.
it with his first group that was called the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
That was before he came out as Wilson Pickett. He had a group called the Falcons, and they did I Found a Love.
And
I think I remember how it goes.
All right, then you play it for us, and I will get out of the way.
Try it this. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
I found a love. I found a love. Yes, I did. And I found a love that I need. Oh, yeah.
I found a kiss.
Oh, yes, you did, baby.
I found a kiss that I just can't resist. I found a love that I need. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh.
The way that man talks,
Well,
it sets my soul on fire.
and the way she walks, Lord, you know she's my heart's desire.
And if he ever leaves me, I would die. Oh, yeah.
I got to sing it one more time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah.
Wonderful voices, both of you, which you probably know. And I know one huge company that has figured that out for Kal, at least, and for you as well, for sure. But if you would ever travel to Disney World in Florida, you might hear Kal's voice as a singing alien. What exactly is that all about, Kal?
I was asked to voice an animatronic character by the name of Sunny Eclipse. Sunny Eclipse is a lounge singer from the planet Zork. So if you can picture this, he's full size.
Okay.
He has a pompadour and a pinky ring and a sparkly tuxedo and patent leather shoes. And
So that's how you dress at home?
Yeah. No. He didn't have to dress up. No.
So yeah, no, I'm not seen in this thing. In fact, I have a background chorus. They're called the Space Angels, and they're invisible.
Yeah.
And so Lauri and her girl group, they were called the Brunettes. Lauri's and two other girls.
And we were the Invisible Angels.
They were the Space Angels.
And did you have to change your voice to do this, or did they ask you to alter something in your voice, or could you just be yourselves while you were doing this?
We were pretty much ourselves.
It was a bit of a character thing, though, and they kind of sped it up a little bit so that we sounded...
a little chipmunky.
Yeah.
And so if you ever go to Disney World in Florida, you might still hear you, and I think it's in some bar or cafe that's...
It's in Starlight Rays
Rays.
Cafe, something like that. It's in Tomorrowland.
In Tomorrowland,
And
okay.
I have...
Don't miss it.
I have lines like, I love your planet. It's so big and round and blue and green, just like my mother-in-law. But okay.
And the kids go, wow.
That's what I think it's absolutely amazing that you can remember those kind of lines. Do you wake up at night, and if I woke you up in the middle of the night, both of you, and said, sing Next in Line, would you be able to know it, like
Yes.
straight away? Or yes? How do you do
We're probably
that?
singing it in our sleep anyway, so...
Does he talk in his sleep?
No.
Do you talk in your? Does she talk in
No,
her
but
sleep?
it's in our brain.
No,
So
but I
when-
thought maybe you would be singing in your sleep when you're...
No.
No. Okay. Next in Line is the next song you're going to be singing.
Great.
What is it all about?
This was a Sam Taylor song. As we said before, Sam Taylor was a mentor to us. He really gave us a lot of confidence in the blues idiom because he was so amazing and he thought we were great. So, he really taught us a lot. And he's gone now, but we try to keep his memory alive.
We would sit around and sing with Sam, the three of us.
Yeah.
And we'd sing, gospel songs and R&B songs. And he was the greatest.
I would try to hit a note, and I was having trouble hitting the note, and he'd look at me and go, "Little mama, you got the harp, blow it." And I said, "Okay, I guess I do, so let me do it."
Then I'll let you do it now too as well.
Great.
Next in Line.
Thanks.
Okay, next in line. Won't be long now. Another mule is kicking in your stall. I don't know the Lord words. Any day now.
That's not them. It'll make you feel like you're 1 foot tall.
Any moment now.
Like to him.
Life to him won't be worth a dime. I know what I'm talking about. I sit and watch you do it too many times. Any moment now. Hot tears are gonna burn your cheek. Anytime now. He'll
Lay at your feet. But
I've waited such a long, long time. Honey, keep one thing in your mind. I'm waiting next in line. Waiting
next in line.
next in line.
See me waiting here next in line.
Next in, waiting next in line. See me
Waiting. What?
Everybody tells me you better leave that devil woman alone. She's only gonna break your heart, and I know it's true. The thing that makes me shake and shiver. I only have one heart I can give her. Well, just imagine how long I would last if I could give her two. Ooh, baby, 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 baby. See the handwriting on the wall. He's only gonna break your heart. Another heart's gonna decorate your wall. I waited such a long, long time. Honey, keep one thing in your mind. I'm waiting next in line. Waiting next in line. Waiting next in line. See me waiting here next in line. Next in line. Waiting next in line. All right. See me waiting here next in line. Waiting next in line. See me waiting here next in line. Waiting next in line. See me waiting.
Most wonderful. And you know what the most wonderful thing is about you two sitting here on the couch is that you are just have so much fun, and that's what you can see it when you both are sitting here. And you must have had fun playing with Sam Taylor, and you had also an interesting evening, I think, with John Lee Hooker, Kal.
Oh yeah, this was quite a while ago. I was probably maybe I was 20, 21, and I was signed to a record label. It was a black-owned label in Chicago called VJ Records. And my producer was Calvin Carter. Calvin liked to put people together, throw them in a room and see what would happen. So anyway, Hooker, he was hanging out there that day. He was also on VJ, and Calvin was his producer as well. And he was hanging out in a conference room with his guitar, and Calvin hands me a guitar and says, "Why don't you go play with Hooker, see what you guys come up with." Hello, Mr. Hooker. Hey, son. And we started to play the blues. And I noticed that he wasn't playing the 12-bar blues in 12 bars. Sometimes it would be 11. Sometimes it would be 13. Sometimes it would be 14 and a half. Because whenever he completed a thought, then he would go to the next chord. He wasn't like rigidly, correctly. And I almost said to him, Mr. Hooker, you're not playing the blues right. If you can imagine that. But I fortunately held my tongue and didn't say that to him. But I learned a lot that day because the blues is a feeling. It's not about correctness. It's about how you feel.
There was one line I read about you while I was researching both of you. It said, Kal David is a most amazing musician. Unfortunately, he's not black. Which I thought was a really, really funny,
I'm thinking
funny
of
line.
converting,
Yeah,
though.
are you? Okay.
Sometimes people think we are
Yeah.
before they see us.
You know what we're doing, the music that we love and the music that we sing is pretty much a black idiom. Mm-hmm. When I played with John Mayall, and I played with him for many years, it was he who kind of showed me that, we can own it. It's been a long time, and we've been, we, the Caucasian people of the world, have been singing the blues in our way for a long time, and we can own it. And Mayall, he's not only white, he's English. So, and he gets away with it. So, yeah, I put together a blues band during the time I played with Mayall for some years on the road. And I put together my first blues band was called Kal David Chicago Blues. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did, Chicago Blues.
But I kind of am hearing, did you have a feeling sometimes that you had to prove yourself more because you weren't?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, of course.
But
it's just different,
yeah.
But we love it, and we respect where it came from, and we are passing it on, and African Americans appreciate that. They want it to live on, and we try to do it justice as best we can.
And man, you're doing a really, really good
Black
job.
people, Black people show up to our gigs.
Yeah,
And they.
it's a great audience.
We had
really
a
wonderful
friend.
audience.
We had a friend whose father used to want to come and see us all the time, and he would say, "Hey, could you take me down to Palm Springs and take me to see that white boy that sounds black.
And no matter if black or white, there's always all the same love. So we're going to listen to Same Love now anyway.
Same love. That was a good segue.
That was really good.
I need to remember how this goes. This is a brand
This
new
is a
song.
brand new song we wrote almost on the way
On the way
to
here.
the studio. So. All around the world, everywhere we go, people are looking but they don't know. All around the world, everybody needs some help. Treat everybody with the same love you want for yourself. Treat everybody with the same love you want for yourself. All around the world, wherever we may be, people are thinking but they can't see. All around the world, everybody needs some help. Treat everybody with the same love you want for yourself. Treat everybody with the same love you want for yourself. All around the world, there's misery. Show some kindness, that's the way it should be. All around the world, everybody needs some help. Some help. Treat everybody with the same love you want for yourself. Treat everybody with the same love you want for yourself. 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 Yourself.
Same Love. Wonderful music, and always just an amazing kind of feeling you guys both have when you're together, and probably apart too. I haven't even seen you apart yet, so maybe we'll get to that sometime. You have had so many exciting experiences in your life. So many amazing things have happened to you. You've been through so much together. Was there one time in your life which you would say now has been the most exciting?
Yeah, now.
Now? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
We came to Germany about 5 years ago. Friends, Frank and Jutta Piotrowski brought us. Actually, the first time we came, Michael Au brought us to perform on Own a Filter. And then we got together. Michael and Frank were friends, and Frank wanted us to play at his birthday party, and they brought us here, and we just met the most wonderful people that we've ever known. And now, 5 years later, we're all family, and we love them dearly, and this is just the most wonderful time right now.
Well, that's probably the best answer to have. I mean, it would be
Yeah.
a shame if you'd said 20 years ago it was great, and after that it kind of
No,
went downhill.
no,
That's
no.
not the way it is
was
at
all
all.
great, and there was some hard times, but mostly it was wonderful.
I read an article about love, and you were both described in it, actually. And it said you have the most unbelievable love story, and you lived in a wild marriage. I think is what you say, how you say that in English, for 12 years. And
Without
then
marriage.
without marriage,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh.
without marriage for 12 years.
Outside of marriage.
Yeah,
Then our
outside of
parents made us get married.
Is that true?
No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, they said that you were in a jacuzzi, and that's where you proposed. How do people get this information?
Who's got this information?
Where did you get this information?
Oh, the
It's
internet.
online? Oh boy, oh boy.
Well, yes, he asked me to marry him in the jacuzzi, and I laughed because I thought he was kidding.
I got down on my knees.
In the jacuzzi?
In the jacuzzi, right.
And where did you have the ring? Do I want to know?
No, he didn't have the ring yet.
Oh, he
Didn't have
didn't.
it yet.
Okay.
He was just asking. He didn't want to buy the ring yet unless he knew I was going to say yes.
Really? And you said yes, or did you?
Yes,
would you
of
really
course
laugh?
I
You
said yes.
Of
Of course.
course you did. And so it wasn't because your parents forced you to. It was
No,
because
but they were very happy.
I can
Because they didn't
imagine.
know what to call us. What do I call your girlfriend,
Ah, so I want to know, what kind of music did you play at your wedding?
We
We
played
played.
ourselves.
You did?
Yes, we did. And Sam Taylor was our guest, and Johnny Rivers was our guest. Johnny Rivers, the wonderful, amazing singer.
We got married
We
at-
got married at his home.
At John's house.
And then we had a big party at a 50s club, and we played.
And are these kind of memories? Are these the kind of memories that come up now while you're recording the new album, which you are playing, where you're playing tribute to people like Sam Taylor, for example? Is that stuff you think
Absolutely.
about and think, oh my goodness, when we got married, he was there?
Yep.
It must be
Yeah.
quite amazing.
Very meaningful to us.
The next song, That's How Strong. Tell me about that song. Kal.
Yeah, I remember that you said you didn't want to talk too much today.
Yeah, and I've been doing all the talking.
And all the
Take it, Kal.
That's the girls. That's the girls in us. We
Yeah,
like to
once I
talk
get
a
with the
lot.
girls,
Yeah.
forget it.
No, there's not really that much to say about this one. The song says it all.
It's a great
We've loved this song for many years and different versions of it. I guess the biggest hit version was by Otis Redding, but it wasn't fully formed, in our opinion, on his version. We listened to the version by O.V. Wright, who was a soul singer that died in the 80s, someone who inspires us also. We recorded some of his music too. And we put together, Lauri said, I'll take some of the lyrics from the Fade Out on the Otis Redding record and the second verse of the O.V. Wright record. We kind of put this song together for us, and it kind
Not
of
that
says
they
it
weren't
all.
great the way they were,
Oh,
but
they were
we
great.
thought as a duet that it worked better for us this way.
So to say, that's how strong your love is, that you can make music together that's so beautiful. And while you're imagining him in a jacuzzi on his knees, they will be playing it for you.
He looked very cute, by the way.
How does this thing start? Is that how it goes? Who sings first? Give me the feeling.
If I were the sun,
Thank you.
way up there, I'd glow with love everywhere. I'd be the moon when the sun goes down, just to let you see that I'm still around. That's how strong, that's how strong my love is. That's how strong my love is.
I'll be the weeping willow.
Lying in my own tears.
You can go swimming, baby, whenever you are here. I'll even be the rainbow when all your tears are gone, and wrap you in my colors, oh, and keep you warm. That's how strong, that's how strong my love is. That's how strong my love is.
I'll be the ocean, so deep and so wide.
I'll reach out and catch you, baby, every time you cry.
I'll be the breeze, yes I will, after the storm is gone, to dry your eyes and keep you warm.
That's how strong. That's how strong my love is. That's how strong my love is.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we're coming to the last song of the evening. Oh, it's so sad. We'd love to listen to more music from you. I'd like to know when people can finally listen to the whole album that you've just been recording. It's going to take a while, probably.
It's going to be a few months till it's all mixed and mastered, and we'll see where it goes from there.
But I bet people can find updates on caldavid.com, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's where you can get the information. And I'd like to thank you both so much for being here tonight. But I'll say that afterwards. I'd like to hear a little bit about the song Crazy Love, because when the people talk about you guys playing, it's always upbeat. And you said, we're playing Crazy Love because we always do that at the end, because then...
Well, when we play our encore, we'll usually play something peppy and zippy and full of love. But then, if people ask us back for another, we want to cool them out. We want to say, okay, you guys are going to go home now, and so we'll play this song for you.
They love this song.
And
It's a wonderful song.
this is on, we recorded this on Double Tough CD, which was actually out in Germany before it was out in the States.
Mm-hmm. So the German viewers are also very loyal to you, or
Yes,
listeners. But we can see this all over the world, so we'll say hi to everybody all over the world watching. And we're going to hear the encore now, Crazy Love. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Emily.
I can hear her heartbeat for 1,000 miles, and the heavens open every time she smiles. And when I come to her, that's where I belong. Whoa, I run into her like a river song. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. She's got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. And when I come to her, when the sun goes down, take away my troubles, Lord, take away my grief, and take away my heartache in the night like a thief. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. And I need her in the daytime. I need her. Ooh, ooh, and I need that little girl at night. You know I need her. Oh, and I want to hold my arms around her. Oh, yeah. To kiss and hug her. To kiss and hug her tight. And when I'm returning from so far away, she give me some sweet loving, brighten up my day. Lord, it make me righteous, makes me whole, keeps me mellow down in my soul. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. She gives me love, 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 crazy love. I'm talking about crazy love. Ooh, ooh, crazy love. She gives me love, 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 crazy love.
Lauri and Kal, thank you so much for being on the show tonight. It's been a great honor. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the best for the future. We are looking forward to the new album. We can't wait for it. And we look forward to seeing you back in the Doghouse Studios for the next 2 years, playing the next album. That would be wonderful.
We'll do it.
And thank you so much for tuning in today to Sofa Recordings. And we look forward to the next time. So tune in again. And we're going to say goodbye and see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much.